Hey guys, this week we are learning about the sun setting on King David's time as a ruler and Solomon's sunrise as a king. And to show you this, I'm going to do a little bit of a watercolor. We're going to start off with some nice orange yellow over here and just do a big circle. This is some watercolor canvas. It's a little bit different than I'm used to working with, but it'll be fun. Okay. It's not perfect circle, but it'll be close enough. Wash that. Now, the reason we're using orange for this week is to remember the blessing that David gave Solomon before he passed away. David knows he's getting older. He knows his time as king is done. And he wants to reassure his son that things are gonna be okay. Now, right now, I'm just getting the paper ready with some water. This is called a wash. And then I'm gonna put some dark up here. The dark blue from a nighttime sky. And really quickly, I'm gonna do some lighter blue because we're talking about a sunrise. I don't know if you're gonna be awake enough to see a sunrise this week. Sunrise happens a little bit after 6 in the morning. My app said it was at 6:14. And technically I was awake, but just not early enough to really see anything. So now that we have that wash there, I'm gonna add those bright colors of the sunrise. Add some yellows in here. And so David is old. He might be sick at this point. We're really not certain. But he brings Solomon in, I would assume, to like his bedchambers where he's resting. And he says, hey, I'm getting ready to die. Don't be too worried. It happens to everybody on earth. And I have loved the Lord, so I know I'm going to heaven. And it's going to be okay for you. I want you to be strong. I want you to stay brave. And I want you to remember the things that God has told you. Follow his rules, his decrees. Follow those, and God will continue to be by your side. And I can imagine that King Solomon felt a little bit better about that. Probably not great, because it's kind of a sad situation. But he felt better. He was raised, he grew up with King David, so he probably learned how to worship God from David. Here I'm just drawing some mountains to give it a little bit of a background, or a foreground, I guess is the right word for that. So Solomon knew all about God. And Solomon knew how to worship God. So David is reminding him, pay attention to some of the things I taught you when you were growing up. How to be a king, how to be a man of God. Remember that, and it's going to work out okay for you. So orange is our color to symbolize that sunset from David and the sunrise of King Solomon coming into power. And help us remember to use our words for encouragement, to use our words as a blessing to others around us. And you can create beautiful sunrises just by following God's rules, living the way He wants us to. Okay? So there you go. That's what we learned on Sunday. If you weren't there, use your words as a blessing and encourage other people. And our verse was 1 Kings chapter 2, verses 1 through 4. Have a great day. I'll talk with you later.